Like all sound, this sonic boom results from an invisible pressure wave. Below Mach 1, the speed of sound, they push aside the molecules just ahead. And they, in turn, give warning and push aside the molecules ahead of them. But at the exact speed of sound, these molecules can no longer react quickly enough. The leading edges are among them before they can move aside. And the molecules pile up in a so-called shock wave of energy. At precisely Mach 1, if they were visible, spreading out in all directions, they might resemble a shallow dish attached to the plane. But as the plane's speed increases, the pressure wave sweeps back at an angle, forming a funnel-shaped cone, trailing back from the plane. And of course, a portion of this funnel of pressure reaches the ground. But when pressure of varying intensity and wavelength strikes the ear, we perceive it as sound. Therefore, anyone along the path of the cone of overpressure hears a sharp report similar to a thunderclap at the instant the cone passes. There is the question of damage. In exhaustive tests conducted by structural engineers, even the flimsiest of buildings have remained unharmed through overpressures more than 9 times greater than the probable boom. However, some windows may be broken, particularly if the glass is already under stress. When the boom does strike the ground, no one will try to tell you it's a pretty sound, but it is a comforting one. It's the sound of your Air Force at work.
Bill, this is Navigator. We're approaching the initial point, 100 miles out. Better contact bomb plot.
Deerfield, bomb plot. This is Tallman 5-5. Over.
Tallman 5-5, this is Deerfield bomb plot. Go ahead, please.
Roger, bomb plot. This is Tallman 5-5, approaching an IP on Long Meadow. Requesting 1 on your plot. Target Echo. MSL 40,000. Ground speed 1270.
Score by tone. Run type Romeo 4. Crew Sierra 05. Navigator Lyles. I spell Lima Yankee Lima Echo Sierra. Frank. Captain. Over.
Roger, I copy you. Tallman 5-5 at 40,000, a B-58 type aircraft, requesting a Romeo 4 run on target. Echo to an IP of Long Meadow, crew number Sierra 05. Operator's name Lyles, I spell Lima, Yankee, Lima, Echo, Sierra. He is a captain. Is that affirmative, please? Over.
Roger, bomb plot. That is affirmative.
Roger, 5-5. Over.
Roger, bomb plot. This is Tallman 5-5, deploying IP at this time. Over.
Roger, 5-5.
Radar, we have an aircraft at 40,000 feet over Long Meadow.
Good aircraft, supersonic, tracking 117. Man, is this guy really coming in?
Navigator, this is Defense Systems Operator. We're cleared for target.
Bomb run checklist complete. I have the target on scope now. 300 seconds to go till bomb's away. Over.
Deerfield bomb plot 16. This is Tallman 5-5. 50 miles. Make this the final, or we're coming too fast for a 25-mile check. The 1170 is as briefed. Over.
Roger, 5-5. Over.
Well done, 5-5.
$120 seconds. Checking second station.
Locked in by radar to these sensitive instruments, the precise course of the plane is charted until the instant when their harmless electronic bomb is released upon the target.
20 seconds, tone on.
Did they make it? Probably so. They usually do. But deterrence is a perishable thing. It must be worked at constantly. In this business, there isn't much difference between self-satisfaction and surrender. If you can fly Mach 2 today, how fast can you fly tomorrow? If you hit the pickle barrel today, how about the pickle tomorrow? They'll be back tomorrow to see. Deterrence is a philosophy. Keep the peace by being strong enough to destroy the attacker. Deterrence is a bomb and a vehicle to deliver it. Deterrence is trained men. But the most important of all ingredients in the deterrent concept is the one provided by the people, the will. The will behind the concept. A public will to use the bomb and the vehicle, if it comes to that, to preserve a thing we call human dignity. For the enemy will not be deterred by all the planes, missiles, bombs, and men in the world if he thinks we are lacking in the will to use them. Sonic booms are a nuisance. The men who make them know it and regret it as much as anyone. But to accept them as one of the necessary costs of being free is perhaps the very best way of demonstrating to the enemy our intention of remaining that way. As long as our planes are in the sky and not on the ground, as long as the boom continues, we stand prepared. The sound of the boom has become the sound of necessity and protection. The sound of your Air Force at work.
Awake when the sky is black, awake when the sky is blue. Our guard is the shield of slack from Cape May to Siskiyou.